Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, all you metal mixers, it's your old pal Jennx and
Darkj.
how you guys doing on this Thursday edition? Hope you... Wait a minute. It's not Thursday.
No, it is.
It's Wednesday. Duh.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes.
It is Wednesday. I hope you said well. Oh my God, it does feel like a Thursday today.
It does, yeah.
It really does. My days are just... I've lost track of the past few days. It's just been a whirlwind of just things. But in any case, hope you guys had a good Wednesday. Like we did.
Yeah.
And let's get into our video. Now, this is part 2 of our Rush covering of the albums and what we think of them and the different eras of Rush. This is more into the 90s up until their very last record.
Yes.
Now, we are admitting their live records. I'm not a big fan of live records.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you?
not either. No.
The only live record I really do like is Origin of the Feces by Typo Negative.
Yeah. If you really want to call that a live record.
That's a funny live fake.
That was done
live.
in the studio, yes.
That is the absolute best.
Yeah.
I love that. But this isn't about Typo Negative. This is about Rush. So let's get into it. Now, 1991 was the year of Roll of the Bones.
Yes.
And that, I think, production-wise, song-wise, and everything else, I think it was a better record than Presto.
Yeah.
Even though they played the hell out of Presto.
Oh, yeah.
Roll the Bones
Sure
was...
Don't Tell.
Yeah, they played the hell out of that on MTV. I just remember hearing the hell out of it.
Yeah.
And plus, I knew guys that were really into that record. But with Roll the Bones, it was I think going back to the roots, and I think it was a better album sound-wise. Well, what stands out for Roll the Bones with you?
Yeah. Well, Roll the Bones, that was actually my first introduction to Rush.
Really?
Back in 91, yep.
Wow.
I got into that album. I had it on cassette tape. Remember those?
They're back with the vengeance,
they are
too.
back now, yep.
Yeah, they sure are.
But yeah, I had that on tape, and I love Bravado. That song is just awesome.
Mhm.
The title track, that's okay, but that got a lot of airplay on MTV back in the day as well.
Right.
Neurotica's good. Big Wheel.
Yeah, Big Wheel they played the hell out of, too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, good album. Ghost of a Chance, that's another good one.
yeah, I heard that. I've heard that whole record in its entirety. I really do like Roll the Bones.
Yeah.
You know, my foray into Rush was back in 1981. That it wasn't called Subdivisions. That was called Moving Pictures from the last video. Remember?
Signals.
Signals. That's right. When
Yeah,
you get into that,
I said Subdivisions for the album title, but
he actually meant Signals.
But the song was Subdivision.
Right, that's on the record,
Yes.
Signals. And it gets kind of, it does get kind of confusing. My foray into Rush was back in 81 with Moving Pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that era of Rush, that early 80s. My brother was really big into Rush. He had those records. He had Signals too.
Yeah.
And I remember listening to them, and I'm like, okay. And then you would see Limelight, you see Tom Sawyer. So when Roll the Bones came out, it kind of had that feel of the earlier Rush records.
Yeah, the whole 80s vibe of the electronics and the massive keyboards and just that synthy 80s poppy sound
yeah.
was gone, and they, like with Roll the Bones and pushing forward, you know, they went back to that sound.
Right.
You know, of the earlier albums.
There's a lot of bands I just don't like keyboards when they introduce them. You know, Cinderella did that for a little bit off of their, you know, in some of their earlier records, and Europe was really big into those keyboards. It's just Bon Jovi was a total keyboard band. Not that I care for Bon Jovi, but getting back to Rush, the next record which is the record that you really, really got into, was Counterparts in '93.
Yes, I love Counterparts.
That is a really good record too.
That's probably up there in my top 3
For
favorite
Rush albums.
Favorite Rush albums.
Okay.
Yes. Animate, the opening track. Just, I love Geddy's bass tone. I love Alex's guitar tone, Neil's drums. I mean, just everything on that album is just up there. Cut to the Chase, Stick It Out. Love that one.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Double Agents is one of my favorite ones. It's just overall, it's a great album. Nobody's Hero. I don't really care for the lyrics, but it's a great song, and they played the hell out of that video as well.
Yeah, they played. Yeah, they did. They did, and that was kind of a weird time in music too.
Yeah.
That Rush was putting out a record, and it was one of their best ones, and it was coming out during that whole grunge era.
And surprisingly, I always thought Counterparts, that was a heavy Rush album. It was really heavy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
So that one was definitely good.
Yeah.
Now in '96 was Test for Echo, and they played the hell out of that one. Test for Echo, the title track, they played a lot of.
Yeah.
What else stood out to you on Test for Echo?
I like Dog Years.
Dog Years is actually a good song too. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That one was really good. That one, again, that was kind of out of the grunge era. It was '96. Music was kind of in a weird part, like it was more poppy kind of shit that was controlling the airwaves. A lot of bands weren't really doing the heavier stuff. They were kind of, lighter, like with Van Halen and stuff like that during that time.
Yeah.
Just a different time for music. So that was a good album from them. You had your, at least you could count on something good coming out of them.
Right.
And that was actually a really good record too. Now the next one, you brought up a good point because I hear the differences now. And that is 2002's first release of Vapor Trails.
Vapor Trails, yep.
Now, what's the story on that one, and what's some of your favorite records? Now, you prefer the second release of Vapor Trails.
So, in between '96 and '02, we all know what happened with Neil Peart's family.
Yes, his daughter and wife dying within... I think they died on the same day or right around the same time.
Yeah, and
he wrote a book about it too. He's got a couple books.
And he did a lot of, doing motorcycling and traveling around the country and stuff like that. Rush took a break from music during that time. It was Neil's decision to just take a break so that way he could,
concentrate on himself at the time,
Right. But with Vapor Trails, when they came back in '02, their sound drastically changed. I mean, to me, that album's heavier than Counterparts. I mean, it's really heavy. Neil, with the opening track, One Little Victory, and I remember that song was on one of the Need for Speed games back in the day.
I did not know that.
But it opens up with Neil doing the double bass kicks, and stuff like that. I'm like, oh wow, this is cool. But yeah, there's differences. There was a remixed version that came out in 2013.
Right around that
with
time.
With better mix job, and the compression is what was lacking in the original 2002 release. You can hear a difference. Like if you listen to like the first 5 seconds of One Little Victory on the original, and then you listen to the remix version, 5 seconds of One Little Victory, you can tell a difference. You go by ear, you can hear it. There's a major difference in compression. So obviously the remix one sounds better.
Right. So. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought the remix version, and Andrew Sneed, who has done a couple of Judas Priest records, produced that record, or did the production for the second one, didn't he?
No, I don't think Andy Sneed did. I forget who did.
I thought you said he did.
No, I looked into it. He
okay.
He was not a part of that. But,
my mistake.
No, it's all good. No, it was some of the original ones that did the mixing job. they came back and fixed it 11 years
Oh,
later.
so the ones that did it on the first time it came out.
Yeah.
And even the album artwork is different.
Yeah, it's slightly different.
It's
It's still
slightly
got like
different.
that melty globe looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the next record, and I'm not a big fan of these kind of records, guys. And a lot of bands put these out, and I kind of call them record label filler, making the band do these, and maybe they like to do them, but maybe they don't. Is an EP. It's called Feedback, and it's all a bunch of old covers of Buffalo Springsteen, Cream, older bands that probably were influences of theirs that they covered. How many songs were on that
I
one?
think there was only 8 tracks on that one.
That sounds. And it's weird that they call it an EP because it's almost like a record in itself.
Yeah, but the whole
But
album,
it's not. It's
the whole
all
EP
covers.
is only like 27 minutes long, so.
Tesla's done one. Poison's done one. Trickster's done one. A lot of bands do. Skid Row, besides ourselves, that's another one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bands that do those special EPs, and they could either really, really be good, or they could be really, really bad. In this sense of the Rush albums or discography, I don't think it is like one of those standout ones.
No, I really didn't care for it.
No, it's just some kind of filler.
That's a hard pass.
Yeah, it's filler shit.
Yep.
Now, the next release from them came out in 2007, and that is Snakes and Arrows. What did you think overall of that one?
That one's not bad.
It's kind of mediocre to me. It's not one of their best releases by far. Maybe they were just getting to the point where it was getting old, and thinking about what their future was going to be. That happens with a lot of bands because there's only 5 years between Vapor Trails and Snakes and Arrows. There's 5 years that have gone by.
Yeah, right.
The sounds have changed, things have happened. I don't know that record that well. What is the standout track from it? It didn't get a lot of airplay.
No, I'd have to listen to it again because that's one we kind of skipped over.
Yeah, it's not one of those records, guys, that if anything, it's not something I would recommend as like, oh yeah, you got to listen to Snakes and Arrows. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not one of those ones you're going to remember off the top because, like I said, I'm all new to the Rush game.
When it comes to the
when it comes to the newer stuff, it's like I really don't, because I was listening to different things. So if I had to choose, I would probably bypass Snakes and Arrows. If you're going to listen to it on YouTube like we do.
Yeah.
Don't run out and buy it because it's not one of those that, unless you're like a really, really diehard Rush fan and have everything, it's just not in my list of top Rush albums by far. And the last album that they have was 2012's Clockwork Angels. Now that is actually a really good CD.
That was a very
way
good
better
album.
than Snakes and Arrows and Feedback.
Yes, and this is actually considered their first real concept album.
Yeah, that's weird to think about because I've always thought like Signals and different records were Test for Echo. I thought those were all concept, but they're not.
No, like I always thought Caress of Steel and 2112 were also concept albums, but they're not.
Wow.
The songs within the songs, they have
stories that they tell.
Pieces of songs within one whole 20-minute song.
Yeah.
From back in the
like
day.
Xanadu and Rivendell and stuff, the older stuff. But what's interesting is the album artwork. You picked out a lot of different little hidden things.
Well, the one's obvious. The clocks on the front cover says 9:12. Well, 9 in 24-hour format is 21:12.
Yeah,
it's a throwback to that album.
Yeah, that's what's cool about that whole record. It's a good swan song to end their music career as far as like
Their studio
Their
albums.
studio albums. I honestly don't think that there's going to be a new studio record.
I'd be surprised if there is.
I would be very, very surprised if they actually release another record with Annika Nils
Yeah.
doing the drums, or even old boy Mike Portnoy,
Hmm.
which he hasn't shown up yet, so I don't know. I was kind of rumoring that last year, so we shall see.
Right.
But Rush News, they did postpone their show tonight in Texas. They rescheduled it for next Thursday, which bums a lot of fans out because they flew into Texas and they were complaining big time. It was something that they got stopped at the border in Mexico, or if they were coming in or out. It was with the gear.
Right, yeah.
Things are going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
Unfortunately.
The only other bit of news I have is Ripper Owens has been making comments that Iron Maiden is a bigger band and they sell out more than Judas Priest will ever do. He did say that, you know, Bruce and the gang, they could sell out 20,000 seat arenas where Judas Priest can only sell out 5,000. And KK Downing has no intentions of ever rejoining Judas Priest. And one of these days, maybe something will come to light. You never know. Now, do we?
Exactly.
That's all I got to say about that.
That's it.
The devil is getting his due, I guess. It's too much spotlight is being put on something. And one of these days, he'll get his due.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just had to put that in there.
Yeah.
So that ends the Rush part 2. I hope you guys liked it. It was very interesting and fascinating to listen to.
Yeah.
Most of the Rush discography. I really did enjoy it. Thank you for listening with us and talking, you know, what we were talking about.
Yeah.
So if you happen to like this video, give it a what?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, right?
Yeah.
Push that notification, what?
Bell.
Whatever it is. Share it with anybody who you think might like our wild and crazy content. And subscribe to our channels. What's your channel again?
Calconia Studios.
Yep. We'll have to do one of those
One of
things.
those. Yeah.
Things,
one
you
of
know.
those thingies.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
put that up there so you could find his channel. We'd like to thank all of our followers on Facebook, all of our Facebookers, our Instagrammers, and our Threaders for chiming in. We'd also like to thank our YouTube subscribers and our TikTok Around the Clock crew, our rock and rollers. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And I also would like to thank everybody who watched the video the other day on the special video on my friend Angelo Triolo. His final, I should say, his celebration of life is going to be July 11th, 2026 in Illinois. I will post that on my Facebook page for all to see. They're still they did test results are still pending as to what the cause of his passing is.
Yeah.
It is hit a lot. It is hit hard, very hard for me. But I know that he's in a better place, and so, like I said, all these episodes going forward, he was always a big supporter of this channel, and I will miss him. So, let's end, shall we?
Shall we?
Always look good, always do good, always be your best, do your best, whatever you do in life, because what? We love you, that's why. 2, smell good. Don't be a what?
Right.
Skanky skank, right? And 3, chains hanging. Till tomorrow's video, guys, all the best.
All the best.
And we'll catch you in the next one.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.